Okay, now let's talk about some compound inequalities. Now these are the ones that will have an or an and in them. We're going to treat it the exact same way as we did before, except for now we have to solve for x. So if I'm just taking this first guy here, I'm going to rewrite him down here just so I have a little bit of extra room, work on solving him. What am I going to do first? Well, I need to subtract the 3. That's going to give me 2x is less than 11 minus 3 is 8. Divide by 2 on both sides, I will have x is less than 4. Now, since it's a compound, that means I have more than one inequality. I need to work on the second guy. So 5x is greater than 10. Divide by 5. I would have x is greater than 2. So I have x is less than 4 or x is greater than 2. If I wanted to graph this, here's my number line. 2 comes before 4. Are these going to be open or closed circles? These are open circles because they are not or equal to. I want everything that is less than 4 for my first equation. And my second inequality, I want everything greater than 2. Now, we know that an or compound inequality is all of the shaded regions. So in this case, my answer is actually going to be the entire line. Because if I went on forever here and on forever over here, it would cover the whole line. The second type is an and. This is just a fancy way to write an and. To figure out how you could write this, we're going to first ignore what's over here. So our first inequality is 4 is less than 3x plus 7. Now we're going to do that same thing, except for this time we'll ignore our first inequality sign, and we would have 3x plus 7 is less than 16. Same thing here, we have to solve both inequalities. So I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Divide by 3. Negative 1 is less than x. My other inequality, I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. 3x is less than 16 minus 7 is 9. Divide by 3. X is less than 3. And this is an and, so when I go to graph it, I'm going to be looking for the overlapped shaded regions. I have negative 1 and 3. These are open circles because they're not or equal to's. First guy, I've got x is greater than negative 1, so that's going to be, or negative 1 is less than x, either way you want to say that. I want all the values to the right. Remember that you can rewrite it like this. My second inequality, I want all the values less than 3. When I shade for an and, it's the overlap, so my overlap region is the middle part.